Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment on this video saying I subscribed. Let's get into it.
The Secretary of Defense Production has said that the Indian defense exports have been growing at a rapid speed, and they have grown from 1,500 crore rupees in 2016 to 4,500 crore rupees in 2017 and have now crossed 11,000 crore rupees in 2018 to 2019. He also said that India is now turning into one of the fastest growing defense and aerospace hubs, and India traditionally followed the transfer of technology model in the defense production ecosystem, and after having more control on technology, several defense platforms are now totally indigenous. He also added that about 500 startup companies have begun actively working in the defense and aerospace area in just the last 1 year. And India has 6 incubator partners under the IDEX program for new technology development. According to latest reports, China has commissioned 2 more Type 52D guided missile destroyers, taking the total strength of such ships to 20. The Chinese analysts have stated that there are plans to build more vessels of such class, as the Type 52D platform uses very mature technologies including advanced active electronically scanned array radar systems and 64 vertical launch cells, and it will play a crucial role in China's fleet air defense system. Meanwhile, a more advanced Type 55 destroyer features 112 vertical launch cells, as compared to only 48 vertical launch cells of India's Project 15B destroyers. According to latest reports, India and Australia are moving forward towards a classified level communications environment, as the India-US COMCASA agreement was a major step forward, especially for interactions between the navies of 2 countries that are usually restricted to the classified environment. Meanwhile, an Australian Navy frigate has also docked at Chennai port, as it prepares to continue on its broader mission in West Asia and the Indian Ocean region. This visit comes just weeks after the largest Indo-Australian naval exercise 2019, which included a number of frontline ships with integral helicopters, submarines and several aircraft including P-8I and P-8A long-range maritime reconnaissance anti-submarine aircraft. The U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has said that the U.S. is banding together with nations like India, Australia, Japan and South Korea to ensure that the sovereignty of Indo-Pacific nations are protected, and that they are not subjected to any type of intimidation. His comments comes days after the Indian Navy participated with the navies of the US, Philippines and Japan in their first joint naval exercise in the South China Sea. The United States have put nations on notice around the world that the sale of key infrastructure and technology companies to China challenges their national security. The representative ambassador of Taiwan's Economic and Cultural Center in India has said that Taiwan will strengthen ties with Indian government including more official visits, as India ranked among the highest priorities in Taiwan's new southbound policy. Taiwan is urging the Indian government to develop relations between India and Taiwan, and it should be parallel to India's ties with China. He also said that China must also reciprocate on the One India policy if it wants India to follow suit on the One China policy. The meeting of the Financial Action Task Force in June 2019 will be closely watched by the Indian government, as it will be the last meeting before China takes over the chair of the intergovernmental body. At the upcoming meeting in Florida, a decision will be taken whether Pakistan should be moved out of the grey list or should be downgraded to the blacklist, and top diplomatic sources have confirmed that after the presence of China as the chair body in the meeting, there are chances that Pakistan may get some relaxation.